won the toss, wants to put his defense on the field first, understandably, with Tua out. So they kick it deep to Warren. And a touchback, it will come out to the 25. And he's going to hand it off to Boyd, who's a really good back, but hard against that.
So Starkel's shot tonight definitely has more upside.
Here's Boyd again, and stacked up again after a 2-yard pick. Third down and long for Starkel, and a receiver is wide open. It's Boyd, and he is out to midfield. Starkel, and just throws it into the ground.
Screen game, especially against this pass rush.
Going to be a handoff here to Whaley, trying to find a crease, and he gets spun down by Christian Harris. Pressure coming off the edge. Starkel's pass batted in the air and incomplete. That was terrific. Sam Loy on the punt, try to pin Alabama deep, just got it away. High kick, but short, and the fair catch made by Waddle. Quarterback is Talia Tungabailoa. Tua's brother is a true freshman. They run Harris on first down, and he's out to about the 21-yard line.
Tua Tungabailoa.
On 2nd and 7, here is Judy on the pitch. He's got great speed, and Judy is up to the 35-yard line. He's got probably the best receiving core in college football, which will certainly help Jones. And if they run the ball like they are on first down, that's Devontae Smith in motion. So they run the play. They ran to Judy. Smith gets the corner and close to a first down.
He might be one of the toughest guys to tackle in space in the country.
On 3rd and short, they get the first down with Harris. Knocked down
for sure. That would have padded the stats a little bit.
Harris off the right side, cuts it back. Great balance by Harris inside the 40-yard line.
Certainly capable in the open field as well.
High snap, and Jones able to get it to Harris. On a broken play, they still get positive yardages. Wow, Joe. 8th play of the drive here. Jones off play action, and a good tackle against Forrestall. They shift Judy into the backfield, and they're going to set up a bubble screen. It's caught by Judy, and he's got the first down.
It's a really nice design and a great catch by Jerry Judy. One hand stabbing that one out of thin air.
Another high snap. Jones on the roll-up, looking for the throwback, and it's caught inside the 20-yard line by Forrestall.
The play on it. A good throw by Jones.
And they run Brian Robinson here, stacked up after a gain of 1. Let's go back to the
difficult throws.
Jones on 2nd and 9, and it's pulled in and then dropped. Long. That was Monteric Brown in coverage. Let's see if Brown got a hand in here. Yeah, he did. Nicely done.
That was a really accurate
yard line. Jones in trouble, eludes one defender, and now will tuck it and slide. Ooh, he goes 3 for 5 on the season, as long as 36. This is a 31-yarder, and it is good. So Alabama on the board first here in Tuscaloosa.
Did not make any key mistakes last week.
Bulovas, and it was a fair catch signal. Warren. Starkel dumps it off, and able to break a tackle is big Treylon Burks, true freshman. His first game of the season, redshirt freshman, swings it out to Boyd, and Boyd carrying tacklers. He moved the ball in Alabama last year in Fayetteville. Boyd has running room off the left edge.
Seeing him get more opportunities as the year goes along.
Bad snap, ball on the ground. Starkel can't get there, and it's picked up by true freshman Christian Harris. Takes it back inside the 15-yard line. A colossal gaffe by Arkansas.
The snap was fine. Little high, but accurate. One that Nick Starkel should absolutely be able to handle. He doesn't. Running back collides with him. Can't get to the football to recover it. Terrell Lewis coming off the edge. Kind of edging Starkel away from the football. And out the gate goes Christian Harris. Good job, though.
Rolling out Jones, looking, end zone, it's caught for a touchdown. I don't know if Ruggs was the intended receiver or not. Officials are having a conversation, and now they're saying incomplete.
Ruling on the field is incomplete pass, 2nd down.
So they must have ruled that Ruggs stepped out of bounds, but they didn't announce that.
The ruling on the field of incomplete pass is under further review.
The ball sailed over his head and ends up in the hands of Ruggs. So why do they say that it was incomplete unless he's juggling?
I don't think anybody saw him catch it.
So he's juggling. He has control, and looks like those two toes are clearly in bounds. I'm not really sure what could lead you to think that that was incomplete.
Maybe they were as surprised as everybody else in the building when Ruggs was sitting there in the back of the end zone.
Guys, I think it was the contact on Devontae Smith.
After further review, the ruling on the field ruling is it's a touchdown.
Montgomery, Alabama. And the extra point makes it 10-0 tie.
That personnel they have at wide receiver.
Could be a matchup of the top two contenders for the Heisman Trophy. And boy, I'm not sure why he would touch that ball. Unless so 10-0, 4-minute mark of the first. They come back with Boyd running. Up to about the 27.
A chance to be something here in a couple years.
Starkel behind the receiver, Mike Woods, incomplete. Pro-style offense mostly. To now what you have here, pressure off the edge. Starkel hits Whaley, who's out at the 40-yard line. They finally catch up to him at the 40. 16-yard pickup, and now Whaley will get the carry. He's mauled out.
But it's going to be a tough task for him to handle Raekwon.
There's Starkel over the middle, ball batted in the air, a diving interception attempt by Jennings. And it is an interception.
Does he secure the catch? And looks like he does. And that was a great effort by Anthony Jennings off the deflection.
The ruling on the field of a catch and an interception is under further review.
Boy, it looked like he got it. Carter deflected it. So ruling in the field stands. So look at the 3 drives. And remember, that first drive was a punt, but they'll start in plus territory here. Play action pass for Jones. Steps up, throws a deep ball. Judy wide open, but he overthrew it. Might be better than anybody in college football throwing that deep ball with accuracy. Harris, another jump cut. He's down to the 40.
In the backfield.
Gonna run it here on 3rd and 3, and they pick it up easily. Harris inside the 25. He gets it up.
This is a nice job on the left side of the offensive line. Look at number 55, Ekiyor, getting up to the 2nd level. And this offensive line, they've been kind of shuffling at left guard, but they're starting to settle in the trenches for the Tide.
Devontae Smith out in space.
To his accuracy. Those guys catch the ball with full head of steam.
Here's Judy, and he's able to break a tackle, and he's heading in. Touchdown, Alabama.
It's the one that was a little bit more difficult. It was a little dangerous as well. It resulted well for him.
Warren elects not to call for the fair catch here. He's across the 20 and bumped out a play near the 25 at Tulsa. That'll be a fun one. Our ABC primetime game next week. As Boyd level, battle of unbeatens, 1 versus 2 in 2 weeks here in Tuscaloosa. Starkel's pass knocked down again, second time. Yeah, and then he also had the interception. There was contact. Alabama jumped into the neutral zone there.
Tell you, they're fortunate they did bat it down because that thing might have been off to the races.
Christian Barmore
offside. Contact by number 58 defense. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
So Saban can't be happy with the 3rd and 2.
Starkel on 3rd and 2. Throws it down the sideline on a back shoulder pass, and Woods unable to come up with it. Sam Loy will punt it away here. Waddle is under it. And fair caught at the 20. Hands it off here for Robinson. He's out to about the 37. Well, you got one right. get 9 more. Devontae Smith in the open field. Inside the 30. And finally dragged out of bounds.
Accurate throw and excellent run after catch.
Pump fake. Jones looking. And now throws it away.
Really on display with a couple of nice throws on RPO game.
Robinson running and keeps the feet moving. It takes a handful of Razorbacks to stop forward. So 3rd down and 8. Jones from the pocket. It's caught by Ruggs. He's got the first down, and he's tackled just short of the end zone. Here's Harris. No signal yet. It's a touchdown. 23-0.
You can see Najee Harris obviously break the play.
Alabama. Lose a guy to the league, just replace him with a guy that's equally talented. He wants to play till he's 45 at least. That's 3 years away. As boy, rough there. Perotti steps out of bounds at the 2 mistakes and the turnovers by Arkansas is just a disaster.
You just got to have more awareness. I mean, you got to know where you're at on the field. Of course, clearly you see that toe out of bounds. The official all over it.
I mean, this is twice this has happened by returners.
And Alabama's #1 in the country. They don't need any additional help,
Right.
and you're helping them with.
Now you're backed up, and that student section going wild. Whaley into the awaiting.
Some of the recognition is still a bit of a work in progress.
Starkel to throw from his end zone, and it's incomplete through the hands.
They're capable. They just got to do a few things a little bit more consistently.
Starkel in trouble. Dangerous pass.
We all thought
Incomplete.
he'd be over the last several years. Looks great.
They come after it, and they just miss it. And Lloyd gets off his best punt of the day. Fair catch made by Waddle on the Arkansas.
We grinded together, and we had a lot of fun, that's for sure.
Here's Mac Jones throwing to Judy. It's caught again inside the 30. Knocked out around the 24.
I know all
boy.
too well.
Here's Henry Ruggs on the pitch. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. And out of bounds at the 5-yard.
To be able to win the way we did and eventually cap it off with a championship is really amazing.
Harris on the cutback. Slammed down at the 1. Here's Harris again. He's in. It's 30-0 Alabama. Bulovas puts it through.
That
let's
and a
do-
picture of Tim Tebow.
Gosh,
Those are the two things that motivated me throughout the course of my career.
I've got a scouting report 2019 for broadcasting. Wrap it, Greg. Past the 25 is Warren and brought down around
Talk
the 20.
less.
Say that was only 10 years ago. Here's a good tight end, C.J. O'Grady, catching that one out to the
Here
32.
along the way.
Play action on 2nd and 7. And Starkel hits O'Grady again. And that was well defended.
And busts in coverage.
Timeout called by Arkansas.
Snap. First charge timeout.
Special teams, they've turned it over twice already in the first half. Starkel, and a flag is down. The intended receiver was Burke.
Before the pass, holding the defense. Penalties 10 yards from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Try to work a little option route, try to cross face. He has inside leverage, and Burks is trying to work the middle of the field. And look at the grab there. See those shoulders turn. The officials recognizing it.
Starkel off play action. Another tip ball, and it's incomplete.
Knocks it down.
Leaving the SEC in sacks. Starkel, deep ball, got a receiver, but he overthrew Woods, who would have had a touchdown. 18 consecutive SEC games. That through the hands of Whaley, but again, you had Lewis in the junior from Washington, D.C. Sam Lloyd a punt. We've said that a lot tonight. Short kick. We've said that a lot tonight. And it will be down to around the 17.
By the media. I don't think there was any realistic possibility that Andy Reid would run him out there not at 100%.
Robinson out to the 20-yard line.
Compliment to Najee Harris.
Here's Devontae Smith with running room again. Here comes a flag. It might be on Judy. Smith is into Arkansas territory. And Smith is shaken up. Boy, that's not good.
After the catch and during the run, holding number 4 offense. Penalties 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Replay second down.
But the bigger question is, what's going on with Devontae Smith? Is he all right? Trying to shake it off?
You're going to see Judy. Right as Devontae Smith starting to go upfield, you see that left hand of Jerry Judy grab the shoulder pads of Curl, the safety for Arkansas. And as Smith goes down to the ground, you see him land really hard on that left shoulder.
2nd and 10. Judy on the wide receiver screen. That was well defended by
Jones
Arkansas. On 3rd and 9, Jones back to throw. Hits Judy. Judy trying to shake a couple guys, can't. He'll go down at the 20-yard line.
One was a beautiful layered football over the top of backers.
P. Ryan's punt will roll down to about the 31. Starkel with a pitch to Boyd, going nowhere fast. Pushed out and put it on a plaque for donation to my school. Whaley out to about the 32. Alabama's won an FBS record 88 consecutive games against unranked foes. Many of them here as that pass is picked off at midfield by Surtain. Runs into a teammate and down to the 25. 3rd takeaway by
Surtain being physical. Running in phase, a lot of contact. He's trying to make a play on the football. I'm sure Arkansas would say, no, that's way too much contact, but he's allowed to make a play on the football, and it's made possible because of the underthrow forced because Starkel can't.
So the offense starts on the 25. They'll keep it on the ground here with Harris. Another beautiful jump cut. And he picks up about 15, Matt, and the Tide looking for more. This is Waddle. That's a good tackle at the 12-yard
space.
There's Ruggs in motion. Mac Jones making his first start. Throwing to the end zone, and he overshot Judy. Jones on 3rd down and 10. The backwards pass to Harris. And they bottle him up at the line of scrimmage. Mac Jones the holder. And the 30-yard field goal is good. It's 34-0, Alabama. Look at tonight's PlayStation player. First-round pick of the Bengals, number 11 overall. So a touchback. Let's check in again with Matt Berry in the studio. Back in the game at quarterback. I'm going to hand it off here to Boyd. Dragged down to the 30-yard line by Christian Harris. Listed at 5'11", 199 pounds. He'll hand it off again here. Boyd pushed out after he got the first. And you saw Boyd leave as well. Go to the sideline. Whaley gets the carry. When
quarterbacks over the years.
2nd down and 5. Whaley again. And 1st down as he's into Alabama territory. Carter. Some disastrous mistakes. Starkel taking a shot downfield for Woods. Through his hands, incomplete.
Personal foul, hands to the face, number 33 defense. Penalty is 15 yards from the previous spot. 1st down.
That's on Anthony Jennings.
And Anthony Jennings trying to create the rush off the edge. You see him engaged here at the end of the line of scrimmage, and you see his hand up there into the face.
So on the 31-yard line, here's Hammonds getting the call. And brought down about the 24. Guys, some work. No, we're trying to win the game. 2nd and 3. Starkel to the end zone. And nobody home. Starkel on 3rd and 3. And another interception. He threw it right to Diggs. And Diggs, who had a fumble recovery for a touchdown last week, has a pick 6 this week. Touchdown, Bama. There's a flag down in the secondary, back at the 17.
Pass interference, number 7 offense. Coaches decline, touchdown.
How about Trayvon Diggs? He wanted to be a corner, but he played wide receiver. His brother Stephon, obviously an NFL receiver, as that extra point is good with the Vikings. But he wanted to get a starting opportunity, and he's played well.
And it's a great job. And just look at how they pass off that snag wheel combination. He's working in perfect unison with Benton. As soon as you see the wide receiver Trey Knox come inside, they pass it off immediately. And look at how he immediately drops back to where that wheel is going to be. That's tape study. That's understanding what the concept's going to look like. And as soon as that wide receiver releases internally, you know what's coming.
Keep grinding. It's going to work out for you.
It's great advice from a pro and Stephon Diggs.
I mean, he could have, today.
Going to be a huge payday for him coming up in April.
Boyd back on the field, tackled at the 30, and that's it for the first half. The most points put up by Alabama in the first half this
Skip a
season.
beat regardless of who's under center.
Tagovailoa could return for the LSU game as that kickoff is muffed, but it is going to be Alabama ball.
Coaching staff from Mac Jones.
Got an interception return for a touchdown, another pick off a deflection. Here's Harris, and close to a first down. Let's check in with Tom. Robinson is in the game. Quick pass is caught by Waddle.
He was going to fill that void, but Najee's done an excellent job.
He's got 4 touchdown catches on the year. Robinson picks up the first down to get ready for the rest of the season. Arkansas will string that one out as Robinson is brought
leg that
down.
endures a lot of force, so the right ankle is a good thing for his recovery.
Jones taking a shot here for Judy. The pass is on the money. It's a touchdown. Third touchdown toss for Jones, and that was. Jones will stay in to hold his normal job. Bulovas puts it through. 48-0 Bama to Warren. And a touchback that'll come out to the 25. So John Stephen Jones starts the second half at quarterback for Arkansas, and he's going to get wrapped up and sacked by Shane.
Correct. His ankle's only going to get better after this procedure.
Here's Boyd out in space past the 40 and out of bounds when you got to Alabama, and you kept it until recently. You had it for 12 years as that ball is thrown out of play. Sure, you got a phone call from Joe. Prove it.
You and your flip phones, Greg.
Yeah, exactly.
He weighs about 10 pounds less than his older brother. Brian Robinson off the left side. Cut down after no
Tyson,
gain.
the other freshman quarterback.
Tagovailoa rolling out. He's a right-handed passer, and he completes it to Ruggs. Don't forget about Bryce.
And becoming more athletic.
Tagovailoa on third down steps up, avoids a sack, now backs up and dumps it off. Here's Robinson, and he stretches out and has a first down for Alabama. Back to the ground, and Robinson, Ageem's got him in the backfield. Gets him to the ground for a 2-yard loss at the 30.
Kind of slow play it a little bit, but the kid is a gunslinger. That's what he is.
Had something on that ball.
Going to get to.
Tagovailoa on third down, almost threw an interception. Fouché
leverage against your tight end.
True freshman punter Ty Perine with the kick, and it takes a couple of Alabama hops down to the 15-yard line. Midway
Great job of taking advantage of big-time mistakes by the Hogs.
John Stephen Jones, the quarterback, dragged down at the 20-yard line by
in front of him, but you got to love what you've seen tonight.
Whaley going to be close to the first down. Looks like he's got it at the 25 before forward progress is stopped. Did not get the first down, and on 3rd and 1, he won't either. Whaley is grabbed behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Presence there in the back end.
Penalty marker is down on the punt. Fair catch made by Waddle on the 45 of Alabama.
Offside, number 1 defense lined up in the neutral zone. The 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
Yeah, and that's going to drive Nick Saban crazy, right? Because it's the little things here. You got a 48-0 lead. Using these moments as teaching opportunities, try to. Now, you were saying to us yesterday, I mean, so many times you're trying to convince guys that it wasn't a perfect game. Because he's saying, players are like, well, hey, we won the game, coach. What are you mad about? But it's stuff like this.
You see, I mean, they're lined up. Looks like it's over the end of the line of scrimmage. I mean, it's really tough to tell from that angle, but it does look as though he is in the neutral zone. And Nick Saban, this is what he does all the time. The better you play, the more he yells. The worse you play, the more to what he thinks his team needs.
So on first down, they run Boyd. Gain of about 9. So Jones keeps it. It's a first down. Just scoots out of play. All right, so you got to tell the story. Because
I was seeing ghosts, if you will.
Oh, don't say that now.
Greg, can you get one after this game?
I'm telling you, I did not take full advantage of that on several occasions.
Hey, Luke's, write that down. Greg needs to be yelled at to get the best out of him. Now, we're going to hold on to that for the rest of this.
Poisonous word in this entire organization is complacency, right?
Yeah.
So you're sitting there, and the moment you start to think it's going to be easy, it's so cancerous that I think that's his greatest fear in coaching.
Yeah, and he was just wearing Ben Davis out on the sideline.
Yeah.
I mean, wearing him out. Ben Davis, a veteran guy.
Quarterback keeps it here, Jones, and he gets the first down. I think Coach Saban is done. I think he said what he needed to Ben Davis. He got him a couple times.
But it's amazing.
He talked about them.
Right.
Did you really think that, or was that just a comment you made to the media back then to make Coach look good? Whaley down
about who the opponent is.
Here's a shovel pass to O'Grady, and that is snuffed out. Don Stephen Jones moving the team, though. Here's Whaley getting the first down inside the 10, so it'll be first and goal. Jones will keep it and slam to the ground at the 9. Now that's the thing. Quarterback again. You're going to throw it here to O'Grady, who's past the 5 and into the end zone for the Arkansas touchdown. First touchdown pass for John Stephen Jones. Redshirt freshman from Dallas. Grandfather Jerry, owner of the Cowboys, in attendance tonight. And let's see C.J. O'Grady setting the Arkansas record for touchdowns by a tight end, his 12th.
They've had some good ones, too.
And Limpert makes the extra point.
This couple weeks as far as challenging Nick Starkel potentially for the starting quarterback.
And not a smart play there by Ruggs. And again, Saban is irate just looking at him on the sideline because he was traded by Miami to Pittsburgh. Brian Robinson past the 10 to the 12. So
Balls were thrown away and one was dropped.
And that first start, correct me if I'm wrong, for Tua came after he had won a national championship.
Correct.
As well.
Light up the telephone lines.
Taulia Tagovailoa, Tua's younger brother, true freshman, at quarterback. The new rule, where you can play 4 games and still redshirt. I know that rule is being abused, but by
so important for kids to have a role, know they're going to play, know they're going to get better and be involved.
Tagovailoa dumps it off to Waddle, and see where he stepped out against LSU in 2 weeks, because we really don't know how Tua is going to respond to the injury. Robinson into the secondary, stiff-arming his way inside the 40. But they're really, at least out of the Pac-12 along with Utah, the only chance for that lead to get a team into the playoff. And Oregon's rolling right now.
Way to go, but Alabama's certainly looking excellent tonight.
Here's Waddle. Again, just shows you some of that incredible skill as he backtracks past the 35 and inside the 20 before he goes out of bounds. Well,
he's perfectly fine.
Robinson on the carry down to the 15. Also Devontae Smith sling on the left arm. Here's true freshman Keelan Robinson busting it to the outside. He'll come up here. Robinson, first down.
A valuable piece.
Here's Keelan Robinson again. You look at Najee Harris's 230.
Great teammate.
Second and goal, and Robinson being patient. Found a hole, but it closed at about the 2. That team had a loss. Tagovailoa keeping it on 3rd and goal, and he's tackled at the 5, losing a couple. Rolls to the left, and the right-handed quarterback throws high. Incomplete, intended for Shavers, and so Arkansas. John Stephen Jones going to hand it off. Boyd picks up 2 or 3.
Expand that to 4 teams if they play their best ball.
Boyd tracked down from behind after a short game. He still might win the championship. As Jones wrapped up in the backfield and sacked. Loss of about 3 or 4. Hitting November. There's going to be some surprises. There was one today, even though Kansas State's tough to beat at home. K-State knocking off number 5 Oklahoma. We get a timeout on the field with 3. Taulia Tagovailoa handing it off here to Keelan Robinson.
I want to hit on what you were referencing in this league. They don't find some of those pieces.
Robinson has the first down, but at this point, Kalen Robinson gets the call again, and they'll have to snap it one more time. And then Jalen Hurts is in the discussion, but with the records of Bama and LSU, it might be Tua or Burrow at this point. But a lot of season left. Alabama may be hitting its stride, even though it played without maybe the best player in the country tonight, Tua Tagovailoa. Alabama led 41-0 at halftime, and the Tide rolls to a 48-7 win over Arkansas. Mac Jones debut as the starting quarterback for Alabama.